7.
Yes.
I dug the key out of my bag, walked back to Unit 404, slid it into the lock, and turned it. Inside, I went straight to the back room. All it held was a bed and a wardrobe. If Gary was hiding anything important, it had to be in the wardrobe. I took a breath, walked over, and pulled the doors open. I went through it carefully.
Nothing.
Just clothes, his and the girls'. I moved to the front room and searched every spot that seemed like it might matter. All I found was a collection of medicine bottles.
I searched a second time.
A third. The whole apartment was barely 300 square feet, but I spent nearly 2 hours going through it. Nothing. Maybe I'm wrong after all, I thought, and began to doubt myself. I sat down in the chair in the back room, trying to figure out how I was going to face my editor. The chair was close to the bed. I glanced toward it and noticed dark stains on the sheets. I stood and walked over, pulled back the covers to get a better look. And that's when Gary's IOUs fell out from under the pillow. Gary Shelton owed $1.37 million to loan sharks. The loan date, December 2020. That was exactly when he first appeared online, building his public image, drawing in the donations, ultimately collecting $600,000. Stunned, I photographed every detail of the document. I was about to leave when I noticed something else under the pillow, an empty syringe. Had Gary used it to inject his insulin? Then why was it under the girl's pillow? I didn't let myself think too hard about it. I needed to get to the hospital. But the moment I stepped into his room, Gary dropped to his knees on the floor. Miss Ward,
I'm sorry.
I owe you an apology. I was floored. What could he possibly owe me an apology for? Miss Ward, I lied to you. The donations, I didn't use them for my daughter's treatment. I gambled it away. As he spoke, he began slapping his own face. Within moments, 2 red handprints were visible on his cheeks. I didn't say anything. I stood in the doorway and watched. But I only gambled because of my daughter. He stopped hitting his face and started pounding his own thighs with his fists. People donated $600,000, but that's nowhere near enough for what she needs. The doctor told me she needs a kidney transplant. They said to be ready to spend at least $1.5 million, or she'll be dead within 2 years. I had no other options. I had to take a chance. The mention of a kidney transplant brought back something the hospital doctor had said earlier. Maybe the organ damage he'd mentioned was exactly this. Who can vouch for what you're telling me? I asked. Dr. Raymond Kent, head of dermatology on the 4th floor. He's the one who told me about the transplant. Miss Ward, after everything that's happened, why would I lie to you now? Gary's tears were flowing freely.
Tell me what you want, I said.
He'd chosen this moment to come clean for a reason. He wanted me to keep quiet and protect him from public backlash. He was clever. He understood that the same internet that had made him $600,000 could destroy him with a single article. Please, Miss Ward, just keep this quiet for now. I know I deserve to be punished, but my daughter only has me. What he was saying out loud was a plea. What he was actually saying was a threat. If you report this, if my daughter loses her father, then her blood is on your hands. Once again, I found myself caught between 2 impossible choices.